Hey everybody, and welcome to the channel Art Parlor. I'm the guy who had the idea, made it, got the people together and everything, and my name is FrostDrive, by the way. So this is going to be a solo podcast just to get you acquainted with what everything is, who I am, etc. But this channel will be like a collective, freeform sort of entertainment between the four of us, me, Pyra, a video game developer, Zombie, a comic artist, and my brother Snowdrift, who is a musician. And we're going to do a lot of different cool things like podcasts, drawcasts, maybe some reaction videos, and maybe more. Just like a sort of all-around super cool content. Oh my god, my cat is wanting in. Go away. Yeah, I am FrostDrive. I have a channel of my own. Go check it out. It's just the same name, FrostDrive, one word. I make animations, and I used to make more like normal YouTuber type videos before, but I never got that far or anything, and then I started doing animations, and then I started getting more subs, so that's just kind of what I do all the time now. I'm 26 years old. I actually just know how to animate because I used to want to be an animator since I was 12 years old, and I was drawing and animating all throughout my childhood up until I graduated high school, tried to go to animation college, got denied, and was simultaneously like falling out of love with art. So I quit. And then I started doing other things, like trying to make YouTube videos. I've had previous YouTube channels that weren't FrostDrive, where I just did like sketch sort of videos. Maybe someday I'll do reactions to them and like reshare them with the world, I guess. But it was like a handful of years that I wasn't drawing or animating. And I did other things though. I learned guitar. I learned how to sing a little bit. And made the videos, did a lot of just nothing really. And then I went back to school and got an AA, but, you know, it wasn't miraculously helpful. I do have an okay job. It still pays minimum wage, but it's not completely soul draining. I do need to work towards making more money, though. I do need to work towards a career. Hopefully doing internet things would be a option that is attainable. I said that weirdly. But hopefully that's something I can do someday, between live streaming and making ad revenue and making podcasts and other stuff. Right now it's 2019. I just remembered that I am going to VidCon in the US this June. And did I say 2019? I can't remember. 2019 VidCon, I'll be there. If you're going to VidCon, let me know. I'll see you there. But that's how kind of serious I am about YouTube. I really do want to become a big boy. Not for the numbers. I really don't care about the numbers, but just being able to make YouTube videos and make people laugh and make up stupid ideas and jokes and all that, that's really fun. And just over the past year, I've gotten a lot better. I'm not like a perfect YouTuber. There's still a few awkward moments in my videos and a lot of jokes that fall flat. But hopefully I work all the kinks out someday. Make fire videos. One of the problems with animating and doing animated videos is they take too much time, and you got to compete with all these I don't know what to call them, normal YouTubers that just use footage of real things. They can just pump out videos, and it's been kind of hard to figure out what I can do that combines animation with real videos. But lately I think I've been figuring out some different ways, and I have a lot of cool original concepts I'm doing very soon. My next big video, I'm working on a couple like small filler ones, but my next big video is going to be like a spin on storytime animations that also involves a narrative. Anyways, my point is, my stuff is so fire and lit that you need to watch it. Go watch it now, okay? How have I not mentioned this already, but I also do a comic series. It's a webcomic, so you can read it online for free. It is called Evil Villain Academy, and it's like if you took Adventure Time and, like, I don't know, Adventure Time and Shrek and Invader Zim, maybe, and threw it all together. The plot is that there's a pixie paradise full of super happy pixies that are super nice and they love each other so much. It's a paradise. It's fucking baby shit wonderland. And our main character, Phoebe, is the only like pixie that is not brainwashed by the love and positivity. And so she decides to burn down the kingdom and leaves, and eventually stumbles upon enrolling into the Evil Villain Academy, where all of the aspiring villains go to learn to be villains. And it is a world that is dominated by heroes, and it is like a spin on your typical fairy tale lands and all that. My goal with it is to have a lot of like subliminal messages about like PC culture and SJWs, and like what would the world look like if they actually ruled, and what if everyone was so embraced in toxic positivity, and can you make the villains the actual like the right side, I guess. And it's like a very cute cartoony style, and its main focus is comedy, but I also want to have really cool fights in it too, because there's magic. People use magic. It's cool. The main character, Phoebe, little pixie girl, uses ice magic, and her friend Sonia, a succubus, uses fashion magic. And it also has a spin on magical girl anime shows, because the second main character makes outfits for the main character for when she fights, because the outfits give her more magic energy. And so it's a really cool idea, right? You should go read it. It's on tapis.io. This is an edit right here, but it's on tapis.io, but it's also on Webtoons. And those, if you don't know, are just the biggest webcomic hosting websites. They're like the platforms. They're like the YouTubes for comics. You can find it off of my website, FrostDrive.com, or you can usually find it in any of the descriptions on any of my videos, including this one. I think right now there's about 100 pages or so, maybe 120. How many pages I make a month really fluctuates. One month I did 20 pages, which is kind of insane. And then other months I might do like 5. This month has been a 5. It is a bit hard to balance making a comic series and running YouTube, especially when the videos are animations, which take a long time. Which is why I've really been trying to figure out how do I make entertaining videos without having to do animation, so I can spend more time on my comic too. Because like last year, one of my goals was to get to 200 pages, so by the summer I could maybe get it kickstarted and get the first book printed, and then I could go to Comic-Cons and sell my comic, and then make it big and go to Hollywood, and then have it become a real cartoon series on Adult Swim. That's the dream, I guess. But the comic will actually be like a trilogy. I have a story to it, but it originally was planned as a show with episodes that are like non sequitur, and both can exist really. But yeah, that is me, FrostDrive. I make a comic series, and I make animations and videos. And hopefully you'll enjoy the content that we make here on Art Parlor. This is really supposed to be more so like a fun project than it is to be anything that I strive to polish and make perfect in every way. And that's something that I tend to do too much. Like overthink everything and analyze so much that it's just paralyzing more than helpful. But I need to keep Art Parlor as something that will be really fun, and I hope that you have a lot of fun here too. So that's me, FrostDrive. I'll see you guys next time in the next video. Alright, have a good one.